Still Jon.
And I'm still fast.
And today we're going to be doing some cowboy shooting.
Yeah, this is a Fast Draw, Cowboy Fast Draw Association's version of Fast Draw.
Okay, so that little light's going to kick on and we're going to draw.
Right.
Okay, so when's that light kick on?
Hold it, wait a minute.
What?
Well, you can't do that. You're using the wrong equipment.
But I got a hat.
Well, a fine looking hat it is too, but we use single action Colts and Colt clones.
Oh.
Yours is semi-automatic. Yeah, we don't use those in this game.
Alright, well why don't you explain your game to me? Because this is a little different.
Okay, we have a target downrange. It's got a Lexon lens in the middle of it with a light behind it.
Okay, I saw that.
Okay, there's sensors on the target.
Okay.
Hooked up to a computer.
Alright.
And we have the person that calls the shots. He'll give you your commands. He'll say shooters on the line, shooters set. And when he says set, he pushes the button.
Okay.
And it gives you 2 to 5 seconds delay, random delay, before the light will come on. That way you can't anticipate when the light is going to come on. You can't program it into your brain.
Okay.
Do we want to demonstrate that for him?
So yes, let's demonstrate that, and I'll just show you. I'll do a dry fire on this one, and we'll
Okay.
do it.
All right, line is ready. Shooter on the line. Shooter, set.
Now, hold on 1 second. In modern gunfighting, I don't know what you did down there, but we come up, we grab the gun, and we actually use our sights. So you're telling me down here, you just flick your wrist and you don't even bother using your sights.
Right. We're doing the old, we're emulating the old Hollywood gunfight type deal. You don't stop and aim. That's too slow.
And you hit the target.
Most of the time.
That's impressive.
You have to hit the target or it doesn't stop the timer and you don't get it.
Okay, that makes
You're
a
standing
little bit of
side by side like we are.
Right.
You would be my opponent.
sense. Okay.
If I shoot and hit and you miss, I get a point.
Okay.
If we both hit,
Right.
mine's faster,
Oh. Okay.
so I get the point.
All right.
We go 3 points. The first
Okay.
one to get to 3 points wins that round. And there's usually 7 plus rounds in a day. A lot of these main matches will go 2 and maybe 3 days long.
Huh. Now, throwing projectiles down there, I mean, we're shooting, you said a Lexan target and whatnot. Bullet's going to go right through that.
No, we're using a wax bullet.
Oh, so my full metal jackets would have messed that thing up.
Yeah, we're using a wax bullet, 45 caliber casings that are drilled they're drilled out for a 209 shotgun primer, and that's the only propellant you have in it. And that's what we use for practice. Now, in the main match, we'll load it with regular pistol primers
Okay.
and 3 to 3.2 grains of 777, which is a black powder substitute. And that gives you a lot of smoke, a lot of noise. It's just more impressive. It doesn't give you any more velocity than what we shoot in practice.
All right.
So that's
Now, I notice I'm starting mine up here, and you're starting your hands down here.
right.
What are your regulations for down here goes?
Okay, we start in what is called a lawman ready position,
Okay.
which we can have our hand on the gun and we can have our thumb on the hammer.
Okay.
But we can't move after the command is given, shooter set. You cannot move the gun or even rock the hammer a little bit until the light comes on. When the light comes on, then you could cock the gun, draw, and shoot.
So, this is all happening what seems relatively quick. I mean, you guys are shooting under a second.
Yes.
Who's to keep you honest from, getting in there and thumbing your hammer? I mean, is you
We have a hand judge, what we call a hand judge.
a hand judge?
And they'll
Not
be-
like a hand model, but a hand judge.
A hand judge, yeah.
Okay.
And what their job is they watch what you're doing, and mainly they want to make sure you're safe. You can't. They help you load. They help you do whatever you ask them to do. They can spot for you.
Okay.
But their main job is to make sure you're safe. You can't go past. We can't go past 170 degrees.
Okay.
A lot of these sports you can go 180, but we do 170.
Okay.
It's called the 170 degree rule. That is a safety violation, and you get an automatic X or loss for that round if you break a safety violation.
All right.
They also watch to make sure you're not moving your gun until that light comes on.
Okay.
And that's a lot of what they do. My lovely wife will explain that in a few minutes.
Okay.
And
So now, what happens if you wind up, you just turn your holster and you don't pull your gun out? You just shoot from inside the holster.
now if you shoot in the boot, that's another violation. You get in trouble for that. It's a safety violation.
Okay.
It's a loss of round. Yeah.
Okay. So now this hand model judge thing, what else do they do? I mean, do they make sure you got your cuticles right and your
No.
nails all but no?
Don't care about that.
Okay.
They better not be looking at my cuticles, I'll tell you. Something that a lot of people don't know, the average blink of an eye is 381 thousandths of a second. And that first shot I just hit was 373 one-thousandths of a second. So don't blink.
Okay. Looks like the line is ready. Shooter on the line. Shooter, set.
.378.
Okay, you ready? Okay, here we go. Shooter on the line. Shooter, set.
No time.
No time.
That was a miss.
Okay, you ready? Okay, line is ready. Shooter on the line. Shooter, set.
.372.
Okay, we got one more shot. Okay, you ready?
Yes.
Shooter on the line. Shooter, set.
.402.
Okay, now that was the end of the round, and he won because he hit 4 out of. Yeah, he won. You won that one.
They were fast enough, yeah.
Okay, now, as a hand judge, now it's my duty to help him unload the gun. I don't physically do the unloading, but I watch him, make sure it's, again, downrange 170 rule is applicable, not down his feet on this side of the line or any of that. So go ahead and unload and show clear is the command. So what he'll do is he'll unload.
I'll hand the bullets to my hand judge.
And I'll take those, and yes, they're all empty. And now we're doing show clear, so I see there's no rounds in the cylinder. So he is clear. Hammer down and holster is now what I tell him.
Now I'm allowed to leave the line
Leave the line safely.
safely.
So with that, I'm still John,
And I'm still fast.
and we hope you enjoyed the rules of Cowboy Action Fast Draw.
Cowboy Fast Draw.
Cowboy Fast Draw. Bye, y'all.